Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sleepy and welcome back to Noel, the Mortal Fate. So Karen is still hurt, and I have the feeling that I should have done this at least. Because of the weird feeling that this will be like the last part of the zone, but fine. It's quite in ruins. Damn. This cliff is the only path that connects to the exit. There should be stairs. I guess my burrows has already destroyed them. As you can see, it'll be impossible to climb the chain. If only we could use that emergency rope. Or with the chain, sorry. Noel, look for something we can use. If we can't go through here, we'll have to go back to the ocean and climb the cliff. I'd really rather not. Okay. Mission open. There's a hole in the wall that we'll investigate first. Okay. That was a dud. Yes. There's a rope up there. Oh, there's something, yeah. Nearly didn't see that. This gap. I think I can crawl through, although I'm reluctant to. Can you crawl through and reach the top to drop down the emergency rope? If I can have that, I can climb this cliff. I suppose I can, but you owe me one. If I crawl through this space, I'll be covered in dirt. If it wasn't an emergency, I would never do this. In exchange, I'll have you confess what happened between you and the mayor. Alright, alright. Oh shit, I skipped that. I'm sorry to say this, but please crawl the ground like a caterpillar. She has an arm, she can drag herself under that. Fine, I guess. I will do it, I guess. My dress didn't survive, but I managed to get through. Watch your step. Don't walk on areas that might collapse. The old scaffold, yeah, okay, I see that already up there. So I have to do... Is it safe to cross the scaffold? Well, yes. Oh, okay. Oh, thank goodness. I made it. Let's keep going. Yes, because the one above is cracked and broken. I'm so nervous. It feels like the scaffold will collapse at any moment. This is an emergency rope. Let's just rope it down there. This is interesting. What? I've been roughly pulled by you on a chain, but now I'm standing above you. Oh, so you are planning to pull me up this time? That's great. Please do so. I'll be relying on that weak arm of yours. You said I won't care if your body is hurt. No, she can't, right? Her arms are too wimpy. Given that she's a lady. It won't move an inch. See? I'll be up in a second, so just wait there. Maybe Karen needed a lot of strength to pull me up. If that's the case, I feel bad. I don't think you're as heavy as Karen. Not again, another one, really. It's fine. It's a nice little pace of change. You'll have to crawl here too. I will jump up the rocks to the top. Again? The cliff is clearly fragile. It is too dangerous to climb while carrying you. Fine. My dress is already ruined anyways. Let's meet at the top. As I said before, watch your step. Let's just crawl under there. Yeah, it's a nice change of pace because usually I would just walk through the zones. I made it, let's keep going. This one. Oopsie daisy. Nice that they gave you a second chance. In case that you didn't see the cracks. Just thinking if I slip makes me shudder. Yes, it is safe, Noel. Noel, Coquette. I made it. The the scaffolds look like they would collapse at any moment.
That doesn't look good. Ooh, let's go past that. Thank goodness.
Phew, I managed to reach the top.
I didn't think it would be this difficult to pass through this former hideout. Oh shoot. Oh no, the rock. I can pull Noel over here. Can I pull Noel over here with the chain? No, it would be difficult to control my power. In this kind of situation, I have no choice but to shatter the rocks. Wait. Hint, thank you.
There's not much to do but move the red cursor, aim for the falling rock and scatter it.
Oh no. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, Karen stands down there, very cool.
Yes, got all the rocks. Whew, that was close. I still haven't fully recovered. I need to take it easy.
Ow, rocks and gravel are falling on me.
Better than being crushed by a rock. Don't complain. But with this, we're even. I don't owe an explanation of my past with burrows. Rather, you owe me now.
Even though I crawled on the ground.
Hey, beyond this point is a warehouse that leads outside. Let's go there first. It's too dangerous here.
The chain has great destructive power. In 1 second, all the fallen rocks were crushed to pieces. But when he pulled me up, or fought against the guard, it didn't seem he had such power. Maybe he usually controls his power.
That would be a thing, yes. I go first. Thank you very much. Second hideout.
Oh, even though it's a warehouse, it feels cozy. It's different from the other room, like someone was living here until recently.
Can you see? Just beyond the corridor is outside. It leads to a deserted highway underpass, but before we leave, we must decide what to do. I'll take some time to think about it, so you wait quietly in this room.
That means if I find something in this room, he'll explain what happened between him and the mayor. Is this Karen's compromise? If that's the case, let's look for a clue. After Burroughs became the mayor, what happened with that contract and relationship with Karen? I'm sure there's a need for me to know.
And who is the other devil?
Is this some kind of list? It's still clean. Location names? No. It's a list of building names. Coast Division 2. Coast Division's second abandoned building, Rocky area, Seacoast, finished. Former City Council building, not important.
I don't think this is important. Oh, maybe it is, but...
They look like a little worn out, but they're all recent books. As far as I can tell, they're all ordinary novels. There's garbage scattered around the floor. With a dirty hole of garbage.
Okay.
There are a lot of supplies piled up in here. From the amount of dust, it looks like it hasn't been moved for a long time.
Damn it.
Seems irrelevant. Was there anything that suggests of the mayor?
Well, then the list of names, of course.
Damn it.
List. One.
That's right. That abandoned building in this rocky area. Then the former city council building. They all have a connection to me. It's curious that this paper is still relatively clean. Let's ask Karen.
Obtained list.
Karen, have you ever seen this?
Ah, I see you found it. What about it?
I thought you might know what this is.
Yes, I know, but you know too.
Me?
If you think hard, you should be able to guess what this list means.
Coast Division's second abandoned building, Rocky area. Seacoast, finished. Former City Council building. Does this have to do with places to summon the devil?
Finally, you've realized. Yes, that is a list of places in Laplace that can be used to summon a devil. Not only are those locations empty, but for Burroughs, It's a perfect spot that's easy to hide. That abandoned building where you summoned me is one too.
This looks like it was written recently. The paper is new and it's not dirty.
That's true. Burroughs wrote this at least a few years ago. But this isn't. Then who wrote it?
I guess if it's not the mayor, it can only be...
Don't just guess. Show me evidence. Find proof of the person who recently wrote this list in this room.
How annoying. If this list was made recently, there should be evidence somewhere. Evidence of you, Karen.
Yeah, that's the... Oh, okay, of Karen. Whoopsie daisy. The garbage heap.
This garbage scattered on the floor, whether or not it's hideout dirty. That's not a trace of Karen. Why would it be?
Okay, I cannot go further. Or maybe this one?
Oh, I've seen this bed before. Yes, this was also at the hideout in the slums. Karen's bed. This black fur-like, feather-like. This is perfect evidence that Karen was here. Let's ask him right away.
Karen's feather? Question mark. Yeah, actually, what is it comprised of? Are these feathers of fur or like shadowy energy?
Is this okay? As evidence you were here. You once said that this feather came from a crow outside, right?
Of course not. That wouldn't make any sense. But yes, it's true. Until I was summoned by you at that abandoned building. I was living here for a while.
Why? Wasn't the contract with Mayor Burroughs long over? Until my contract with you, there shouldn't be a need to write down summoning locations on Mayor Burroughs' movements.
Sorry, getting burpy.
Or for you to stay in Laplace in the first place.
That's exactly right. It's right, but...
Oh yeah, we get a flashback. Flashback! Look, I'm the most popular candidate for the next mayor. I'm going to stand at the top of this city after the temporary election in 2 weeks. Finally.
It's too early to let your guard down. The mass media's popular vote has no meaning. You've come along so far. Are you just going to quietly wait for the crucial election results?
No way. I'm going to crush the other candidates.
Probably. Take care of them quietly. Hide your face. Take the families hostage and give them a warning.
You're joking, right? That kind of normal half-assed method won't work. Have you gone senile, Karen?
What?
To get this far, I've done some obvious foul play. There's no evidence, but there's no guarantee either. I'll take care of any grey areas before I become the mayor, by framing it on the other candidates.
If you involve others so easily, things will get out of hand. Any uncertain matters should be hidden with us.
I'm going to be mayor without any weaknesses. I have the other candidates take the blame. Oh, whoops. I have the other candidates take the blame for my crimes and to ruin their reputations. Once the public forgets about the whole affair, I'll kill them. Wouldn't it be great to take advantage of them and have them die taking my crimes with them?
It's too much. Others don't always move as you expect.
How boring. It sounds overly cautious coming from you. I'm aiming for a perfectly flawless climb to the top, Karen.
Well, it seems you're lacking in caution.
I've thrown that away. Didn't you tell me to? Maybe you're more cautious than you thought, Karen.
Okay, just getting unhinged by the act. I felt Russell was slowly changing, even without my help. He was acting like the devil, and overcoming obstacles. As the devil, I praised those changes, because he listened and absorbed from the devil without any complaints to the end and made himself mad. So, devils don't usually do this, but I plan to see the to see to the end when he became mayor, and his future, the moment his downfall begins. But it happened. His change was also a change in our relationship.
Ooh, interesting, interesting. I sent everyone out so we can talk privately. We've been so busy lately, there hasn't been any time to talk like this. The former city council building. I've been watching it since we've been in that cave, but it's a good spot. Just in case, as mayor, I've put it under protection as cultural asset. Nobody comes here. And with this space, we can use it for something should happen, if something should happen. As a place for various sized magic squares to summon the great devil.
Russell, the scapegoat contract you recently started, truthfully is horrible. To have a third person make a contract with the devil to fulfill your request without a trade-off. It's against the rules of a devil's contract.
Hey, didn't you like these kinds of immoral ways? A few years ago, at the Central Hotel attack, you tried to make me kill my father in despair. But I've been reborn since that day. It ended up being that I directed the police force to control the chaos. That achievement showed in the temporary election. Sure enough, our ways work, so I've decided to follow your ways.
I don't take care if you take advantage of other people. That's your choice, but a contract with the devil is a one-on-one deal with the devil. It's an old rule and a common courtesy. If you want your desire to come true via a contract with the devil, you need to pay the debt yourself. Don't find a scapegoat.
Sibylla made a contract on her own will, because she wanted to.
It's not only about the secret secretary. Up until now, how many devils have you used and people have you tricked without telling me?
I don't know. It's not like it matters if I keep count. I don't remember anyways.
Sleazy bastard. I want to stand at the top of Laplace by my own strength. You said so yourself, and now you're depending on devil's contracts. You've hit rock bottom, Russell.
Look who's talking. This happened because of you.
What?
Your contract promises my demise after I'm appointed as mayor. Isn't that right? I wouldn't last long by being a normal mayor. So I'm going to keep running away from that downfall forever. By the miracle of a devil's contract, I will escape fate. I won't create any more openings for myself and use other people instead. I've controlled the mafia, and there's nothing I can control as the mayor. I can't control as the mayor. Sorry. I'll take care of anyone I've used. Then no one can betray me. That's how I'll use the city, Laplace, to fight against my debt with you.
Fight against the devil's contract? How dare you? That's not a contract. You are not going to pay your debt.
My goal is to stand at the top of Laplace, not controlled or tied down by anyone or anything. Yes, it won't be tied down by your contract either. I don't care about common courtesy to a devil contract. Try to kill me. Try to ruin me with your contract. Then I'll battle it out with you. What's the matter, Karen? I'm defenseless right now. If you don't like what I'm doing, the guy you raised yourself, try to stop me.
To fulfill your desires, with your own strength you changed yourself and jumped into dangerous path on your own. I thought you were a rare one, wicked but a man with backbone who doesn't depend on the devil. I was interested in your ways, so even after the contract ended, I stayed to see through your downfall. But there is no need. You have disgraced a devil's contract. It's not worth killing you here, but you owe your debt. Fear the end that will come to you one day. Abuse devils and regret having played with the devil's contracts. I misread that. After you've gone to hell. This is how emotionally hurt Karen is. I'm messing up the reading for him. For him talking. See you. I enjoyed the days running around Laplace with you. Oh, Karen's hurt. I am the ruler of Laplace. You're under my control now too. I will tell you, Karen, that you are also to be taken advantage of me. Well, yes and no. I mean, it's in his nature, right? It's not like he did it on purpose. I mean, he did, but with malicious intent. After we parted ways at the former council building, I spent much of my time alone in this hideout. The reason I was writing down his actions was to witness the moment of his demise. Now, there's no point though.
So that's your past with Mayor Burroughs?
Yes. It must sound funny to you. I was the one who led him down a path of evil, but I was the one betrayed. And now, I am the one seeking revenge. Revenge, not revenge. I guess I was still inexperienced as the devil. I invested too much in one contract. That he was trying to avoid his debt. It felt like he was denying our connection by contract. Usually, if a contractee tries to escape their debt, the devil would never allow it. They'd probably be immediately killed. But I couldn't do anything to Russell. Rather than anger over trying to avoid the contract, I was shocked. I hope you can hear my voice. I really hope it's rather loud currently. But as I said, his feelings were hurt, poor Karen. Major Burroughs is an asshole. Can't wait to kill him. Or for Noel to kill him, I guess. Or Karen, or all the other devils. As an excuse that he would fall to his demise one day, I left the scene. As the devil, it's not very appropriate. I was emotional. Even now, I say I was taking advantage of my principles, so I'm planning for revenge. It's selfish and wrong. On the contrary, I may not have the right to revenge him, and because I couldn't admit that, I try to justify myself by helping you, who hates him. How ridiculous. You can laugh at me. This is the true miserable nature of the terrible devil that robbed you of your arms and legs.
Karen.
What?
Do you remember what you said to me? There you go again. Being selfish. That kind of thinking is too modest for a devil. The past doesn't matter because Mayor Burroughs betrayed you. There's no need to talk about whether or not you have the right to seek revenge. If your contract's trade-off was the demise of the mayor, then that's what you should do right now.
Don't blame me. I raised and released him into the wild, and because of that,
I have no intention of commenting on your past. Even if I do, it won't change anything. If you want me to wait until everything is over,
that semicolon kind of messed me up there.
And moreover, right now your contract is with me. The second contract, to help with my revenge. If you've led me this far, you must follow through until the end. With your pride as the devil on the line.
Right. That's right. This time, it seems that you are right. The past is the past. Now is now. Right now, Russell Burroughs stands before us. And for you, and for me, he is an enemy who must be taken down. There's no need to think of unnecessary things. Coming to a nostalgic place must have made me a little weak. Forget it.
I won't forget, since it's one of your rare weaknesses. Oh, he's blushing. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love this game so much. I love this. I want to play this game, and I try to record as little as possible to get it in like small little dosages, so don't overdo it. But I also don't want to play this game because I know I will be finished at some point, and then I will be sad like with Rakuen. That's what
Stop discussing the past. Loneliness doesn't suit me. We're almost to the exit. We need to quickly think of our next step.
This is a long episode, right?
Oh yeah, didn't get a perfect detective skill, but fine, I guess.
Oh yeah, he's still half dead. There's a mine.
Okay, now. I must really think about what to do after we leave here.
But what should we do now? The attack on our quarry has failed. We can't walk outside without any ideas, yeah.
Of course, we must think of our next step. Something to ruin Russell.
But the mayor is accompanied by a powerful devil. If we can't win against them, we can't win head-on against Burrows.
Why isn't she asking about the devil? Karen seemed to know him. It's true that devil is strong, but it couldn't be Burrows' weakness depending on how we look at it. But it
Sorry. What do you mean? You gave up soon after fighting with that devil.
Shut up. It was my calm judgment. See, you need to prepare to summon a devil. Didn't you also prepare many things to summon me?
I drew a big magic square and used crow's blood.
Yes, the preparations differ depending on the devil. In my case, it was a crow's blood and the magic square. The more time it takes to summon the devil, the stronger the devil is. To summon a powerful devil, a complicated and troublesome process is necessary.
I see.
I hate to admit it, but that devil is by far in a higher position than me, which means it took that much longer to summon it.
So?
Preparing a large space and time, collecting many strange objects for the summoning. Until Russell summoned that devil, there should be traces of his preparation. If we can find that, it might serve as proof that he is involved with summoning devils. It seems that Russell was taking advantage of a small devil at first, but for a devil that big, no matter how careful he treads, he must have made a mistake.
If it comes out that the mayor was involved in summoning devils, he'll be kicked out immediately. But if we don't know how to summon that devil, how can we look for evidence?
I don't know how to summon that devil, but I can guess where he summoned it. The former city council building.
The place you parted ways with Mayor Burrows,
That place is under cultural protection by Russell. Normally, no one can enter. It's spacious, and it wouldn't be strange if he drops by. Of course, it's a good place to hide a devil too.
it's perfect.
Let's sneak in there and bring back evidence of devil summoning, and connect that to Russell. Of course, we might encounter that devil again, but there's no need to defeat it. We only need to outrun it.
Okay, let's go. We just need to be able to escape.
You should think a bit more. It's not someone else's problem.
If that's what you've decided, I'm fine with that. There's this weird shaped device on that wall.
Will that kill me?
Isn't that your conclusion, after observing Mayor Burrows for several years?
Yes, that's true.
Okay, that's enough. I don't suspect you...
Yep. Hey, what was that sound?
I don't know. Is this a sensor? No, more specifically, it's a sensor bomb.
Are you stupid?
Shoot, Karen.
It was installed in the entrance. That was a close one. Russell.
You saved me. But your hideout will be burnt down.
Not that we can do anything about it, but no, it's fine. I no longer need this place. Then let's go to the former city council building. This time, we'll find a glimpse of what he has done. And I'll ruin him, just as our contract promised. This is the first step towards that.
Good episode. Oh, such a good part. Ooh, I love it, I love it, I love it.
Want to say something?
Yeah, isn't the Devil's contract like a law of the universe? So he has to pay the contract. So even if he runs away, at some point, all his actions will lead to him paying the contract, which is what happens now with Noel and Karen. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will end it here for now. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Sleepy, and I hope you have a good night.